Well, good morning everybody. Rob the Sloth here. We're at the base of Penny Fan. We set off at 1 o'clock this morning from Gloucestershire and we've arrived here. It's now 10 to 3. We're just about to set off on the hike to the top. I've told you before that Mera Peak is off and that I was looking forward to going up over to the Swiss Alps. Well, on the 11th hour the kibosh hit that too, so COVID has ruined that, so no Swiss Alps. So today what we're going to do is the Welsh Three Peaks. Like I say, we're going to start off at Penny Fan, head up to Cadir Idris and then head over to Snowdon and nearly start there tomorrow morning. So I will catch up with you later. About 50 minutes and we're now just approaching another 10 minutes Well, it's 3:53 in the morning. Surprisingly, we're the only people up here. Can't believe that. But, yep, that's the way it is. That's peak number 1. Penny Fan, out the way. We did take in Corndrew, we didn't have to, but you can't come up here and not do them both. So, yeah, just about an hour and 7 minutes, I think. Which ain't bad. 2 old fogies. But we're going to head back down now. Have a bit of bite to eat, a drink, and then head north up towards Cadir Idris. So, looking forward to it. Going well. That's pulling me back at the car now. The time now is 10 to 5. So it's 10 to 3 when we set off, something like that anyway. So it's only taken us 2 hours, so it's not bad. Right, on to the next one. Well, good morning again, here we are, just at the foot of Cadir Idris. It's taken us just a couple of hours to get here. It's now 8 o'clock, or just a couple of minutes past. And we're going to set off. It's a bit damp. Looks like it might be a bit gloomy at the top, but it's okay at the moment. So here we go. Number 2. Yeah. Well, not like the weather is number 2, but here we go. Mountain number 2. The thing that's different about this mountain as compared to Snowdon and Penny Fan, I guess, is the fact that there's a lot of grasslands. We've just come up probably about 100 metres or so through the grasslands, and whilst it's up, well, you might be able to point it out, you might be able to see it. And we've still got a fair bit of grasslands to go. There's a lake, there's beautiful waterfalls. It's just a very interesting mountain, this. The flora and fauna is just, it's beautiful. And if you're like me, you like to take your time in the mountains. And you can benefit from everything that's around you and just enjoy the beauty of nature. And we're far from getting anywhere near the summit. But it's just beautiful. You know, you just got to run with it because it is good. That's it. We are now at the top of Cadir Idris. It's been a hell of a walk up. A bit of a slog, I have to say. What time is it? 12 o'clock. It took us 3 hours. No, 4 even. Got a bit disorientated earlier on, coming up the hill. We couldn't see a thing, it was just head down, following the track, and it took us about half an hour to rectify that. A little bit more of a climb. We got here in the end. The weather's appalling up here now. But if you can do it in good weather, you can do it in bad weather, vice versa. It's lovely. I absolutely love it. Say hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. Can you see it down there? That's how bad the weather is. Love it. We're going to head down to that little snugget there, and it's pretty much downhill all the way. Gonna be good. Right, we're on. Well, we found the shelter. It's nice. Stayed in there for, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. There's another family in there. Everybody's sheltering from the bad weather. Bit of a precarious drop off the top with all the loose rocks and everything, but we're on the lee side of it all now. Still rainy, kind of mist kind of stuff, but yeah, all good. We're going to walk along here now till we meet a wall or a fence as marked on the map, and then we're going to drop down. It's going to be a difficult drop down because of the wet conditions, but that's going to take us back down towards the lake, and then back down back to the tea room where a cup of tea can be enjoyed. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it so far. A little bit longer than normal, but who cares? Right, it's just 20 past 4, or 25 past 4. We're at the foot of Snowdon, and we're going to take off from here, up the pigs, down the miners, and all should be well. So this is peak 3, day 2. Catch you later. Well, as you can see, we've been blessed with the rain. So it's going to be another wet walk, but we should be back down off here within 6 hours or so. So at the moment, all looking good. We're on the pigs track. We're about a third of the way up. It's just gone 5 o'clock, I think. I don't know, about 5:15. It stopped raining, which is good news. There's cloud cover in the summit, although we can't see the summit, but it's going to be. But yeah, it's good. Good. It's warm, not cold, even though it's wet, but it's not cold. But so far, so good. Well, here we are at the summit of Snowdon. Ta-da! Say hello.
All right.
Yeah.
Lovely little walk.
Yeah. Fit as a fiddle. Absolutely brilliant. A murky, wet and miserable walk up there, but we love it. But yeah, it's taken us a couple of hours. Yeah, 2 3/4 hours it's taken us, so it's not bad. Visibility has been great, and as you can see, fantastic views from up here, as always. Restaurant's shut, train's not working. Jeez, cable lifts out of order. I don't know what's happening. But there isn't a queue. Why not? Come up here, there's no queue whatsoever. Anyway, all we've got to do is get down. All 3, which is really, really good. Kadir yesterday, which was probably the toughest of the 3. Fan, molehill now, molehill. But this one, yeah, great. Love it. Believe it or not, going down is harder than coming up, especially in wet conditions like this. It's bad for the knees, so I don't know why we do it. It's because we love it. Right, well we're nearly done. Probably about 40 minutes now before we finish, and that'll be it finished. The Welsh Three Peaks is done. Now we're coming back down the miners track. The interesting thing about the miners track and where it differs from the pigs track is that here you can see buildings like this steeped in history of what it must have been like in those days when the miners were removing slate, and just to build something like this out of the slate that they do, it's hardy stuff. It's just brilliant. You know, so the good thing about walking is that you can see so much history, not only just flora and fauna and vegetation, you can actually see how people used to live, and that's great. So yeah, anyway, but Paul and I, there he is, nearly done, and we avoided the queue. We've seen loads and loads and loads of people coming up this way, and when we were on our way down by the pigs track, loads of people going up that way. So even on days like this, there's going to be a queue. People will be queuing up to get to the top. But another thing that makes you wonder is the way people dress. Some of these people are in shorts, t-shirts, with a little backpack on the back, and they must look up at the clouds and think, I'll be alright. They're either stupid or real hardy, and some of them don't look hardy, actually. Nothing. They are the reason that we have mountain rescue, but you can't tell them, and you can look at them and say, well, he's not going to get to the top, or she's not going to get to the top. But it is wonderful to see children and all of that out. But yeah, it's been a great day. Well, it's been a great couple of days, and we both absolutely loved it and smashed it, of course.